see.
Wow, that's intense.
It is.
A little scared?
They get out of control sometimes, this whole group out here. You got to watch them. Now, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. I know you're part Irish. Did you make a big day of it?
No, because we just flew in last night, so I actually had Japanese food and a little bit of sake. The complete opposite.
No,
well, kind of, right?
No green beer, huh?
No green beer. I know. I had a green juice in the morning. That's so boring. But yes, no.
I'm not sure that counts with the whole St. Patty's Day thing.
No Guinness.
There's always next year.
Exactly.
All right, now there are so many burning questions with your show. I mean, you know, who can you trust? Who is A? But the question that keeps me up nights is, when do you guys have time to do your homework? Is anyone doing their homework?
That is a really good question.
You guys all failing out of school?
I know. Or change our hair up or get our nails done. I don't know. They just seem to happen. Yeah, that's a really good question. Spencer, obviously, who's like the brainiac one out of the group, she manages to get her homework done somehow. But yeah, that's a good question.
Now, do you have your own theories on who A is? I mean, have you thought about this?
I did at the beginning. I would look at everybody, even the girls in the group, and then I would look towards the parents, but now I'm just so lost, because every time I choose somebody, I just get proven wrong. So I'm clueless just like all the fans.
Yeah. Now the hashtag PLL trends every Tuesday night. I mean, you guys have a huge online presence, Twitter. It's a huge part of the show. I mean, you're all live tweeting tonight during the finale, right?
Yeah.
Are you ever worried that you're going to, kind of put a spoiler out there and get in trouble?
Yeah, all the time. I always think that I'm going to get fired and, sent back to Canada if I ever, mess up on something.
That's
so I'm,
a little extreme.
Being very careful. Yeah, I'm a little dramatic. But I'm always very careful when I'm tweeting because it's yeah, you send it out, and so many people. We just found out today that there's, 30,000 tweets per minute when we do, live
oh my gosh.
tweets. So, yeah, that's a lot. If you mess up, a lot of people are going to see it.
Yes. When I mess up, not as many people see it. Which leads me to my next question. I know you have a lot of followers, and I have not quite as many. I thought we could do something fun and create our own hashtag.
Okay. Yeah.
Hashtag
Nick Shay Mitchell. Let's get it going.
I love that. Let's do that. I will definitely hashtag that tonight.
I'll just piggyback on your...
No problem.
All right.
No problem.
Speaking of Twitter, we actually have a Twitter question from one of your fans. This is from Angelica. Interesting question. Do you wear socks at night?
Oh, no. You know why? Because I'm very warm-blooded, so I would be boiling. And my room is always freezing, so no socks.
So no socks at night?
No socks at night.
Not even when you were a little kid in Canada?
No, I like to rip them all off. I'm kind of like a little hippie.
I think certain people in the studio just enjoyed that visual. All right, now on the show, you give great shock face.
Yes.
So I'd like to play a little game with you if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right, we're going to test your shock face here. You're going to play to the Steadicam here.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some scenarios, and let's see your best shock face. Emily's mother is A. Oh, excellent shock face.
I did the double hand one for that because that's really crazy.
That was a lot of shock going on there. All right. Spencer is A.
No.
Slightly more confused, more perplexed.
A little I can't believe it.
But still shocked.
Yes.
Still shocked. All right.
Okay.
Here's the most shocking of all. You ready?
Yeah.
I am A.
Yes, you are.
No!
You are A.
Busted.
I knew it. I knew it this whole time.
Now the spoiler's out. We've ruined the whole thing.
God. But still stay tuned for today.
Now, you're Canadian, as we've talked about. Does all the lying and scheming on the show, I mean, it's kind of against what you guys believe, right? You guys are such a peaceful people and easygoing.
It really is. That's probably why, it's so hard to lie on the show. And even, no, not so much on the show, but in real life, I have a very hard time with it. So you can always, see through whenever I'm trying to get by with a little white lie. And yes, being from Canada, we don't like to lie. We're nice people.
And what's the biggest difference now? You've lived in the States, obviously, for a while. What's the biggest difference between the States and Canada, in your estimation?
The words that you guys have. So, sorry and sorry. I say it like how it's spelled.
So you think
I'm
sorry? Oh, really?
But when I'm on set, I always get made fun of. You guys have it wrong.
And how about, say about for me?
I say it properly now. About.
Oh, see, all right.
About.
All right, you've conformed.
And house. Yes, I've really conformed, but I have to think about it.
All right, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Shay after this. Don't go anywhere.
This is so fun.
Our old stylist is from Canada. He gave it a we are back with Shay Mitchell from Pretty Little Liars, and we were just discussing that once upon a time you actually saw 98 Degrees in concert. See, people?
quite a big fan, not gonna lie. So.
Well, you know that Jeff Timmons is here today as well.
I know. I heard that. I'm very excited.
You're very excited. I think you got to get a picture.
I will.
Do you have a favorite 98-degree song that takes you back to your childhood?
Oh my God, too many. I'm like getting embarrassed now. I'm like, okay.
Well, these guys don't believe we have fans out there anywhere, so I have to remind them. But, you know,
oh yeah, all my friends are like, oh my God, take a photo. So I'm doing that on behalf of them.
All right, well, good. Now, I have another question about, it seems like in Canada, the rite of passage is kind of to be a part of the Degrassi High, which you were a part of, and I believe Drake was a part of that as well.
Yep, and Nina Dobrev, Sinead Grimes, so yeah, it's kind of like you have to do it.
Everybody's done it now.
Yeah, that was actually my first job, and it was a scene with Nina. So it was so crazy, and then I saw her actually about a year later at the Teen Choice Awards, and it was just a very surreal sort of like, hi, remember me from
way back when?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, well, you've answered the easy questions. Now we get to the hard questions, if you're up for it. All right? This is a little thing we call Times Square Uncensored. All right? We have some fans out there in the square. Okay. They're going to ask us both some questions.
Awesome.
You have to answer. That's the only stipulation. You ready?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go to the window. Watch your step.
Thank you.
All right. Our good friend Ellie is down there with some fans. They want to ask some stuff. Ellie, how we doing?
Hi, Shay. Hi, Nick. So our first question comes from Sue.
Hey, Shay. Your character, Emily, has been through so many harrowing moments. What was the most frightening for you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to say probably getting chased with a knife up the tower. Yeah, up the lighthouse. And then stabbing him. Yeah, that was probably a scene that I was a little bit scared about.
Pretty scary. All right, cool. Our next question comes from Chelsea. Hey, Shay, I know you're asked all the time which PLL plot twist is like the most shocking when you heard it, but which PLL plot twist made you the most angry?
You know what? I would probably have to say when Toby turned around and he was A. I was like every other girl. I was like, no! And I knew it, but at the same time, I was still shocked. So that was heartbreaking for me.
Cool. All right, so you got another question?
Yeah, I want to know last time that both of you lied.
Both of us lied.
Tell me.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Both of us lied. I think I lied yesterday when I told my wife I took the dog out and I really hadn't because I was... I know.
Oh, my God.
But I was tired. I was tired. I just didn't want to go down to take the dog out in the whole rigmarole, so I did lie. It was a little white lie.
Oh my gosh.
Your turn.
Oh,
Your turn.
Last time I lied, okay, oh, this is so bad. My dad called and I was really busy and I was running in somewhere, but I may have said I was in an elevator and it cut out, but I didn't actually cut out. I'm sorry, Dad.
Dad.
Sorry, you see that?
I know.
Sorry.
It feels good to get off your chest, though, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I feel lighter now that I've gotten that out.
Me too.
All right, I think, Sue, you got another question? I know that you have a lot of fun nicknames, Shay, like Shay, Shayonce, Shay Butter.
Shayonce?
Yes.
Which is your favorite? And Nick, do you have any nicknames?
Well, I can't compete with Shayonce or Shay or...
Shea Butter.
Shea Butter.
Yeah.
Shea Butter.
Yeah.
It's got a little streak to it. Shea Butter.
I always said that would be my DJ name. Or if I was a musician, I'd be like Shea Butter. But Shayonce probably, because it's the closest to Beyonce. That's why it's
I like Shayonce. When your name's Nick, you don't really have nicknames. It kind of, you're just Nick. That's it.
Yeah.
So I got nothing good.
Nothing?
Nothing. No, there was a rumor that my nickname was Slider back in the 98-degree days, but that was completely fabricated. I was never known as Slider.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Somebody made it up. It wasn't me.
All righty. You got another question?
Yes. Have you ever wanted to be part of the A team?
I have. Yes, I always think it'd be very fun to be the one that's like the black glove at the end of every episode, and I never know who does it. But yes, I think that would be fun, or like if all the girls.
This is how old I am. When I was a kid, the A team was Mr. T, so now it's all chick. The season finale of Pretty Little Liars airs tonight at 8 p.m. on ABC Family. More buzz tomorrow up after this. Stick around. Great to have you here.
If you have yet to